I don't know about you, but round about this time of the year, I start to get really reflective and start to think back on my year, what I did well, what I didn't do so well, and what I can improve for next year. And so while this year was a massive success, we had our most successful event ever, our most successful launch ever, we grew our team, we had our evergreen funnels working, there were some big challenges that I faced in this growth. So I wanted to share my 3 biggest challenges this year that just really hit me like a Mack truck, okay? And my first biggest challenge was actually embracing one of our 6 core values at Live Your Message, and it's the hardest value for me to embrace. And it's based on an African proverb. If we want to go far, go together. If you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go together. And that's really been challenging for me because I was raised to kind of go it alone. You know, my whole family, super smart, super independent, and my mom actually, coming to the US from Thailand with English as a second language, in so many ways I became stronger to compensate for her lack of strength in certain areas. Don't get me wrong, my mom's a phenomenal woman and strong in a lot of other areas, but there were key areas where she wasn't as strong. She was soft-spoken. People would underestimate her or take advantage of her. So I just hadn't grown into this level of trust, of allowing myself to be supported by other people, because I've been so used to, even raised to be the strength for others. I equated being helped with being helpless, when nothing could be farther from the truth. Because the deepest level of strength and power is surrender and allowing yourself to receive support and help from others. So one of my biggest lessons this year and challenges is that if we want to go far, go together. And Live Your Message is definitely at the point where I can't do this alone. So I had to let go of control and allow support in a greater level. And that's one of the most challenging things I've had to do in business. My second challenge has to do with the balance between work and play, between life and business. I know that one of my 13 human motivations, and Harvard University has found 13, my top motivation relates to challenge and growth. I always have to be at the edge of my capability to feel fully alive and excited about being in business. Now, there are pros and cons of that. The pro is that I'm always learning and growing and evolving and pushing the envelope and raising what we're doing to the next level. Now, the con is it's hard for me to just relax and enjoy what I have, to be comfortable for a little while, so I can build the energy to stretch to my next level of growth. As my friend Brian Wetton says, there are some years that are all about growing the tree, growing the trunk of the tree as high as it will possibly go. And there are other years that are all about planting the roots. Because the taller the tree, the deeper the roots need to be to support it. So I feel like for the last 7 years, I've been growing the tree and growing the tree and growing the tree and growing the tree, and not doing enough of the root planting. And it's those roots that I really need to fuel me for years and years to come. And here's the thing, this drive for challenge, it's not just a drive that I want to express through business and through what I'm creating in business. It's a drive that I want to express through my other interests, my hobbies, my creativity, whether it's writing or travel or nature or just being in conversation with people. I want to express that challenge and that growth in other areas of my life. So that was the second challenge for me because it involves a really big identity shift. Because I've been self-identifying as an entrepreneur for so long that sometimes it's like the other muscles have atrophied in the meantime because I haven't focused on them. Now, my third greatest challenge this year, and I want to say challenges are always opportunities in the way that I look at challenges. Nothing ever happens to you, they happen for you. So I've always heard that you can only take people as far as you've taken yourself. And I've taken myself really, really far in business, whether it's webinars or product launches or live events or evergreen funnels or you name it, I've done it all. And there are areas of myself that I hadn't really been looking at, areas where I wanted to grow. I want my entire life to be in alignment. I do want it all. So anytime that I see an area of myself where I don't feel fully expressed, where I feel held back or restrained or unhappy, I want to focus on that. So This is a year where I feel like I've been getting back to the edges of my comfort zone, less in business than in my own personal development, and starting to see the edges or the unreconciled places that I have not been paying attention to, as I focused so much on my business. So that's been my third challenge, is to look at those areas that I hadn't fully shown the light on, and to also be compassionate for myself, and also to recognize that more is possible for me, for you, for the world. As you notice, all of mine were personal development this year. It's like I got the business covered, and now there's opportunity to focus on me and how I can grow as a person and serve you at an even deeper level. So on this last day of the year, I invite you to reflect back over the last 365 days. What were your biggest breakthroughs? What are you most grateful for? What were the challenges that showed you new opportunities for yourself, for your business? What is your vision for the next 365 days? For your business, for your life, for the world even? Let's create the most awesome, amazing, life-changing, world-changing, breakthrough year imaginable. Because when you have that clarity of vision, anything is possible. I believe in you. I believe in us. It's your time. Anything can happen. So go out there and live your message, but don't forget to take some time to celebrate and party like it's 2018. Yeah, baby, let's do this.